Solitude. The word itself carries a weight that bends the soul toward introspection. In a world that clamors endlessly for attention, where friendships are often measured by fleeting interactions and hollow validations, solitude is misunderstood. We are told that to be alone is to be lacking, that a person without a circle of friends is a person incomplete. But what if the absence of friends is not a deficiency, but a declaration of inner strength? The more we value things outside our control, the less control we have, said Epictetus. And what is more unpredictable than the approval of others? A lack of friends, when born of choice rather than circumstance, may not signal social inadequacy, but instead a rare and resolute character. It may reflect a person who has ceased to barter their essence for external validation, a person who has chosen to stand unyielding in a world of shifting loyalties. The Stoics understood this deeply. Marcus Aurelius, emperor and philosopher, wrote, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste much of it. And is not much of life wasted in shallow companionships, in conversations that skirt the surface of existence rather than plunge into its depths?" The individual who stands apart is often the one who has refused to waste their life on trivialities. Their solitude is not loneliness, but a sanctuary for self-mastery. We live in an age of endless noise, a cacophony of opinions, distractions, and emotional turbulence. Social media, endless notifications, and the ceaseless quest for external validation pull us away from ourselves. To rise above this din requires fortitude. Seneca reminds us, "He who is brave is free." The bravery here is not in grand acts of heroism, but in the quiet defiance of societal pressures. The brave soul does not seek to be understood by the many, but to understand itself with unrelenting clarity. Imagine standing on the shore of a vast ocean while others scramble to build fragile rafts of approval. The Stoic does not join this frantic construction. Instead, they stand firm on the bedrock of their principles. Their peace is unshaken by the tides of external opinion. A lack of friends, then, is often a sign of one who has embraced the hardest of all friendships, the friendship with oneself. For it is within this solitary companionship that true strength is forged. The person who has mastered their emotions, who has learned not to be a slave to desire or fear, finds that their own company is not a punishment, but a privilege. They walk alone, not because they disdain others, but because they have made peace with themselves. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength, taught Epictetus. In the end, a lack of friends may indicate that a person is not deficient, but disciplined, not unwanted, but unwavering, not isolated, but independent. It may reveal a soul that has dared to seek wisdom over popularity, virtue over vanity, and strength over superficial comfort. For when we stand unshaken in solitude, we do not stand alone. We stand with the timeless principles that have guided the wise through the ages. We stand with the indomitable force of our own mastered will. And in that stillness, we discover a truth that others, lost in the crowd, may never know, that the greatest companion we will ever find is the steadfast, unyielding self that we forge in the crucible of solitude.